What's going on, everybody out there on the internet? My name is FearedDemon, and we're back with another MMO walkthrough. And we've done DC Universe, we've done World of Warcraft, and now it's time to head to the most requested MMO that I play, is Guild Wars 2. Now, Guild Wars 2 is, for people who I know are going to ask, it's, you buy the game for whatever amount you buy it, online or at a store, and after that it's free to play. You don't have, it's basically buy and play. You buy it once, it's an MMO just like any other game, or any other MMO, and you never have to pay to play it again. Now, you will have to pay for maybe some expansions or whatever, but I mean that's pretty obvious because they still have to keep making money on the game, obviously. But yeah, so if you guys are new to my channel, well, basically, the MMOs that I play, or the walkthroughs I do, I basically play 1 to max level. And I do it once for people who are asking me to, like, make another DCU walkthrough. It's only one time on either faction. There's no factions on this game. So, yeah, so 1 to 80 is what I heard. This max level is 80 on this game now. I've been looking on forums, and they said it's pretty quick to level to 80 on this game. So that's what got me interested in this game. Now, usually I know what I'm talking about in MMOs, but I've barely ever played this one. The highest level character I have is 6, and I did it on a live stream. So this is actually going to be the first MMO walkthrough that I do, or have done on that I haven't played before. Another thing I'm worried about is that, this game is very demanding on your computer because it is just very beautiful and detailed. So I don't know if I'll be able to record everything. I don't even know if I'll be able to hit 80 because my computer is not the best, and plus I'm using fraps, which doesn't help my computer at all. I'm just very worried that I'm going to get some very low frames. So I think I'm going to leave it in. And record low frames if that happens, but I will lower the settings as much as I can. But yeah, I know people don't like me talking a lot, but I just introducing myself if, you know, this is the first time you've ever seen my channel. So yes, if you do want to play with me, I doubtful you'll ever get to play with me while I'm recording because I don't upload like immediately after I got done recording. It could be like this. I'm not even done with my World of Warcraft walkthrough, but I said I was done with it because I'm gonna upload it after. So yeah, don't bother, but you can message me and, you know, maybe walk by me, help me with some quest, you know, if you see that I'm online. I chose the Sea of Sorrows server to play on, and I probably won't be changing. So yes, this is gonna be new for me and maybe new for you, so we can play and explore Guild Wars 2 together. So we'll create a character. So now the character creation in this game is very awesome. I absolutely love the character creation in this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and read. Some will start from right and then go left. The Sylvari are not born. They are awakened beneath the pale tree with knowledge gleaned in their pre-life dream. These noble beings travel seeking adventure and pursuing quests. They struggle to balance curiosity with duty, eagerness with chivalry, and warfare with honor. Magic and mystery entwine to shape the future of this race that has so recently appeared. Oh god, I'm sorry. Asura, which these little guys are really cool actually. I like these little midgets. I don't know which one I'll be. These alchemagical inventors may be short in stature, but they're intellectual giants. Among the Asura, it's not the strong who survive, but the clever. Other races believe they should rule by the virtue of the power and strength, but they're deluding themselves. In due time, all will serve the Asura. That's funny. Like, just the thought of being ruled by little midgets, I don't know, it's funny. Norn. The race of towering hunters experienced a great defeat when the ice dragon drove them from their glacial homeland. Nevertheless, they won't let one lost battle. They won't let one. Yeah, I guess that's right. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. However, punishing dampen their enthusiasm for life and the hunt. They know that the only ultimate victor achieves legendary rewards. And obviously you get your human. Humans have lost their homeland, their security, and their former glory. Even their gods have withdrawn, and yet the human spirit remains unshaken. These brave defenders of Krita continue to fight with every ounce of their strength. Charr. The Charr race was forged in the merciless crucible of war. It is all they know. War defines them, and their quest for dominion drives them ever onward. The weakling and the fool have no place among the Charr. Victory is all that matters, and it must be achieved by any means and at any cost. Now I gotta admit something. Before I started this video, I decided which race I was gonna choose, just so I didn't waste any more time than I needed to. Now, it was a tie between charr and asura. I'm not gonna lie. I always like being the weird things on my walkthroughs. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go with the charr because whenever their movement is really cool. They're like kind of like a tiger, and we're obviously gonna go male. All right. Now the intro is gonna be very long to this video. I'm very sorry to all who just want me to see me get into the game. I imagine skipping to episode 2 would probably be a lot better. Episode 1 is usually character creation only, so just letting you all know that. So here we go. Elementalist. Elementalists have harnessed Tyria's natural forces. Their powers of destruction are drawn from an affinity with the 4 elements that make up the world. They conjure air, fire, earth, or water to assault their enemies. Elementalists wear light armor. I've played a little bit of Elementalist. It was fun, but it wasn't for me. Warrior. Warriors are masters of martial skills. They rely on speed, strength, toughness, and heavy armor to survive. They're versatile in combat and benefit from offensive and defensive abilities. Warriors inspire allies and demoralize enemies. Warriors wear heavy armor. I've never really messed with the warrior yet. Guardian. Guardians specialize in protective and defensive magic. A deep sense of loyalty to their allies fuels their passion and power. They're also skilled with a variety of weapons, which they put to good use against their enemies. I've got to like level 4 on a Guardian. Guardians, from what I played, they don't die. They're pretty tanky. They are really... I would choose a Guardian, but I have my eye on another class. Maybe you guys can guess it before I pick it. Engineer. Engineers are technological and alchemical masterminds. They employ turrets, grenades, elixirs, and a variety of other impressive devices and concoctions to overcome their enemies. Engineers wear medium armor. Now this is the character I did on the live stream as an engineer. Now they were actually really fun to play, but I got my fill. Ranger. Rangers are proficient with the bow. They rely on keen eye, a steady hand, and the power of nature to slay their targets. Their loyal pets, which rangers tame and train, distract enemies while the rangers strike safely from a distance. Rangers wear medium armor. Rangers, your basic hunter pet. Usually all MMOs have a pet type class. Necromancer. Necromancers are masters of dark arts. They summon the dead to fight for them, channel blood energy, and rend their enemies' souls. Necromancers draw life force and use it to strengthen or heal themselves and others. Necromancers wear light armor. Now they sound like a healer. So I never made a necromancer, never even tried it. So, thief. Thieves are adept at the art of stealth. They utilize surprise and shadow to get close to their enemies, and they're deadly in one-on-one combat. They have an affinity for setting traps and going where they were never meant to go. Thieves wear medium armor. Your basic, rogue class. Mesmer. Now, Mesmer is really cool. It's really a tie. Mesmer is a really cool class, but Mesmers are maestros of mirage. They weave mental magic that confounds, controls, or evokes emotion in their enemies. With a wave of the hand, they can shatter their own illusions to produce even greater special effects. Mesmers wear light armor. Now, Mesmers, basically, their damage comes out of... whenever they attack, they can create clones of themselves. Oh, Now, it's a tie between a ranger and a mesmer, because now every MMO, usually my character is something that has a pet, some type of bow-wielding class. So that's why I'm kind of going with him, and I haven't really done a walkthrough with this type of thing yet. But a mesmer also looks really cool. Ranger, mesmer. Ranger, mesmer. Ranger, mesmer. I think mesmer will be like the thing I say for off screen, maybe. So we're gonna go with the ranger, I guess. So yes. Just the whole character creation is awesome in this game. You can adjust its height. It does have a limited height for whatever race you chose. So, I mean, you can make it higher than the other types, other of your races, but you can't make it like shorter than like an asura or something, or as short. So we'll make it like medium. Physique, you can choose. This is basically the body. Now I want him to be really skinny because I want him to be like an actual ranger type, so that looks the skinniest. We got fur. Now this is obviously your fur color, which I kind of want him to look like this. He has like cool like looking. He looks like a tiger. Now fur color. Oh wow, that makes him look scary. Holy balls! He looks like a demon. What about white? Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, that looks cool. I like that. And then we can like make his. We can make him like look really cool. I don't know what. We could go just pure. Let's just do pure white. Actually, then, yeah, pure white looks good to me. Head options. What do we got here? I can make it have like a fro, or it can be bald. Nah, I don't want to be bald. Let's go with this one. No, that makes him look too shit. What's that sound? I don't know what that sound is. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, a little bit of glitch. Which one? Let's go with cornrows. Looks pretty bad. Oh, and he has like skeleton? Does that keep on? Oh yeah, it's just that hairstyle. I like that. Hair color. We can make him pure white, but I think I want his hairstyle to be like a little bit different. Yeah, we can make that not too dark. Maybe gray. Maybe like so white, but it stands out a little bit. Like that. Yeah. And then his accessory. Oh, the color of his. I see. I see. I see. I see. Let's go green. Face. Okay, these are some crappy faces. Ooh, I like that one. That one looks nice, but I guess we should look at the other ones. That one looks cool. Okay, that one looks like he's seen some hard times. Looks like he's like a father figure. Okay, that one looks really evil. Ooh, that one looks cool as well. That looks like an actual, like a lion's face, kind of. Old person, and then kind of like a... I don't know, just a normal one. It's either this one or this one. I think I'm going with this one. This one looks really sweet. Horns. Okay, here we go. This is what I was wanting. Ooh! Oh, these are some cool... Oh, yeah. I like these. These are nice. That one makes them kind of look like something from Diablo. But so does this. I want these. But these ones kind of look ridiculous. Like, these look kind of like the horns. Like, down the road, I'd be like, okay, I don't really like these horns anymore. So, I think I'm going to go with these ones. This one right here. And I can make the horn length? Oh, and it shapes it. So I can go like, ah. Interesting. I'm going to make those go all the way. That looks cool. Face details. I don't know if I want to mess with this too much, but... Holy hell, I can make his... Oh my god, I can mess with his eye color and it makes him look scary as hell. We can make it dark red. Oh, he's feasting for your blood. Oh, yeah. Oh, we have more color palettes over here. I didn't see that. Interesting. I didn't see that. I'm not going to go back up and mess with it, but... Yeah, I'm not really going to mess with any of this. too much, but yeah, you could really make your character, like, you could honestly go like human and make your character look like you and like act like you're in the world, so it'd be pretty cool. Now, the dyes, you can edit this later on, but this is kind of, you can like get your character's colors. I kind of want them to be bluish and, wait, oops, I gotta edit his other things. Bluish and like light, like, yeah, that's nice. With like maybe like a red center, but not like too much. Yeah, hang on. Alright, yeah, they're blue like that. There we go. Alright, so now we gotta match it. And then we went this, and then we went this. This. I was always forgetting the second color. I forgot about it. Alright. I like the look of my character. I like him. He's got his beet red eyes. Actually, that doesn't match his thing though. Hang on. Let's go even. Let's go ebony. Full on ebony. Now it's gotta have some variety of color. Ooh, like that. Or maybe like, hang on. What do we got here? Ooh, like red. Yeah, that kind of matches them. Yes. In the middle can be that. Oh, I like it. And boom, boom, and then I went boom. So. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So it looks like we're done with that. We're done with character creation there. Now this is where I like character creation. Not only can you adjust pretty much everything on your character, but you can choose his backstory a little bit. So my pet blank fights at my side and guards my back. So we got a devourer, which is like a weird scorpion spider. It's kind of creepy. My devourer is a vicious and unforgiving fighter. I raised it from the egg and earned its loyalty. It will die in my defense. Ooh. The stalker, which is like a cat. My stalker is a dear friend. It is quiet, still, and as quick as an arrow from a bow. Its intelligence shows in its eyes. Okay. The drake. Damn, that thing's huge. I tamed my drake when it was a hatchling. Now it follows me everywhere. It has proven itself a relentless and powerful friend. Now I kind of like that. Like you tamed it from a hatchling, and now it's like you're, like kind of like your two buddies. You found each other at like it was like a baby, and you were like a toddler, and you guys were friends. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Trouble may follow me, but I use my blank to overcome it. Charm. Now this will affect because the cutscenes in this game are dialogue. They are pretty much cutscenes. You can listen to them. So this will kind of how your character will react and talk back to people. So charm, I'm charming. No one can resist me when I'm at my best. I know just what to say to lighten the mood or bolster courage. Dignity. I'm dignified even when up to my ears in mud. It's what makes people respect me. A serious, thoughtful demeanor in the route to success. Interesting. Ferocity. Ugh, messing up all my words today. I'm ferocious. Threatening violence gets me further than anything else. I'm a natural, though I do try to use my powers of intimidation for good. That looks like my character, I'd say. I am proud to be blank. Blood Legion. I am Blood Legion. I charge straight into battle. The Blood Legion pushes to the front line in any combat. We're powerful and bold, and none can match our prowess on the field. An Ash Legion soldier. I'm Ash Legion. Ugh, I just said ass. My bad. I use cunning to overcome my enemies. The Ash Legion teaches stealth and subterfuge. We end battles before they begin with infiltration, information gathering, and precision strikes. Now that seems like something a thief would go into, but that's definitely not my character. Iron Legion. I'm Iron Legion. I march to the boom of war machines. The Iron Legion has ignited our industrial revolution. We perfected metalwork, cannons, and most importantly, guns. This kind of Blood Legion seems like my character. I would die for my warband, especially blank, my sparring partner. Let's go. Maverick. Maverick is the best single combat fighter I've ever met. Unfortunately, he has a wild streak and an ego the size of the Black Citadel. He may be a loose cannon, but he knows how to make things epic. Damn. Uriel. Uriel, our Elementalist, is the most loyal soldier in the warband. She's also stubborn, bad-tempered and protective, but at least she's honest. She stands by me, and I trust her with my life. Clawspur. Clawspur lets his blades do the talking. He's extremely calm and quiet, even for a thief. While others are making threats, Clawspur is silently positioning himself to make a quick kill. Good thing he's on my side. Again, that looks like a thief thing. Dinky. Dinky was the smallest cub in our farer? I don't even know what that is. So he has had to be twice as tough just to break even. He gets picked on because he's a guardian and not so smart, but I stand by him. He's always been a good friend. Riva. Riva fights hard and plays hard. Nothing gets her down. She always jokes that her best weapons are her engineering tools and a sharp sense of humor. To Riva, life isn't worth much if it isn't fun. I think Maverick is kind of like my guy, right? So, whew, running out of saliva and spit here. They tell me the soldier that sired me is a blank. Loyal soldier. I've heard my sire's name spoken with reverence. Pretty sure that's reverence. Ever since I was a cub in the furrow. I think I'm definitely not pronouncing that right. I know for a fact. I plan to live up to his reputation or exceed it. Sorceress Shaman. Flame Legion shamans once enslaved us. Because of this, my father, who is a shaman, is treated with suspicion and mistrust. I must overcome his reputation. So this is basically your father. Honorless Gladium. A Gladium has no warband. My father turned his back on his. Now he's an honorless Gladium with no respect for the chain of command, and I have no respect for him. Ooh. I'm gonna go with honorless Gladium. I don't know why, but I kind of want that. Kind of like he has father issues. Though trouble may follow, I overcome it with my ferocity. Okay, that's just going over. Okay, so let's see if Feared Angel is available. It is available. So I'm going to be quiet because this is a cutscene. Pretty sure. And it might lag. I'm sorry if it does. Let's see.
I am a charr. In this world of constant battle, I am the deadliest weapon of all. I respect no authority but the clenched fist of my legion. With engines of destruction, we have killed our gods. We reclaimed our homeland of Ascalon, and we planted victory banners on the graves of our enemies. Yet, if we waver, it could slip through our claws. Victory, at any cost. The Blood Legion is my mother. The Blood Legion is my father. We charr are born into battle. We live on the fields of war. And I will die fighting. I'm a soldier, a ground pounder, frontline infantry. I face the enemy head on. I've earned the respect of my comrades, and forged alliances I can call on in time of need. In the Blood Legion, we're taught the meaning of the word duty. We are relentless. Today, the soldiers of the Black Citadel assault the ghosts that plague this land. I've been assigned to reinforce the bulwark. Let the Ash Legion strike from the shadows. Let the Iron Legion build its machines of war. I will not stop fighting until the only thing left standing on the field of battle is me. This is my story.
Well, they really get you, pumped for your character and get you involved. They're just like, tell my story. I'm guessing, so I guess it's kind of like your, I don't know. But that was a cool opening little scene there. Kind of, I guess maybe the decisions you make don't even affect your character. They just affect the the cutscene. But I'm sure they go on. I don't know. Like I said, I've barely even touched the game. I've only like played it at most like 5 hours. So here we are. Oh, so let's go into game menu options and see what our frames are. 30 frames. So that is basically, we are basically gonna be good. 29, 27. That's okay. That's okay. Those frames are okay. I'm sure it's gonna get really bad, because we are not even in a area where, you know, bad things happen. But I'm gonna split this video because that's gonna be the intro. That's like the character creation video. So.